Alan, you do the film for the NFL, and part of it is what the players should expect, how the players have to react. Give me your take on not only Tiger, but its overall impact, and how you think it could change some of the way business is done.
Well, I think given the economy, there's going to be a much more strict eye on how corporations attach themselves to athletes. And I think that there's going to be a much tighter rein with the use of morals clauses and things of that nature in contracts and sponsorship agreements. I also think, and to change the subject, big Tiger, but in a different way, Tiger's professionals' handling of the situation was atrocious. And I think what really happened here, and I don't condone the action of the athlete, but the way it was handled was terrible. There were different statements being given out. There was no united voice. His suits fell down on this one. They didn't give him the right way to handle it. And as a result, it snowballed to a point where you've not seen the man. His reputation has been probably tarnished beyond repair. That doesn't mean he's not going to go out and destroy the rest of the golfers in golf. But the effect that it's had is going to be tremendous on all other athletes that follow him, because then there's the big question. If you hook yourself to a star and that star falls, does the corporation that hooks themselves fall with him? And you see a censure moving away. You see Nike staying with. The question becomes, what is the value of a Tiger Woods? Or, and it's the first time we're ever saying this, what is the liability of having a Tiger Woods as your spokesman?
Well, if I can just jump in real quick, Alan, you notice that the first item that was pulled off of Tiger's list was an item that a mother would buy, and that's Gatorade.
Exactly, but my son, who's 14 years old, told me that they were going to be pulling Gatorade off before. There was called Focus, if I'm not mistaken. That was the brand of Gatorade. It was going to be pulled off, so really that was just fortuitous for Gatorade. It made them look like they were more ahead of the curve. Whereas what really happened here, and I go back to it, and once again, I don't condone the act, because I've got a 14-year-old son that I've got to explain to every single day, who has Tiger mania all over his room and shoots 81 in golf when he's 14. And this was his man, this was his star, this was everything. So what it does is, it brings everything to your house. You have to sit there and explain how a man can have 13 girlfriends. You've got to sit there and talk to him about how sports, your idols, are your idols inside the lines and not outside the lines. They are human beings. And once again, if we just go back, the light is so bright. The instantaneous information, it's all over the place. When John Kennedy did what John Kennedy did, and I don't know, I was 4 years old when he passed, but the things that I've heard, if Bill Clinton did them, it would be a different story. Now, I'm not suggesting that any of this is right. I'm just suggesting it's a different world. It's instantaneous world. You do it, and everybody sees it. And the behavior will have to follow.